Hello. In today's video, we're going to talk about measuring temperature in the metric system. Temperature in metric. The unit for temperature in metric is degrees Celsius. The label is the degree symbol with a capital C. Like all other metric units, the scale goes by tens. Unlike many of the other units of measure, the conversion between the metric unit of degrees Celsius and the US customary unit of degrees Fahrenheit is a straightforward formula. Please note that the values might not be exact values because of division by 9 or division by 5. However, you will have the value equal measure will be given by these formulas. In order to go from Celsius or from Fahrenheit to Celsius, we need to take 5/9 of the difference of the degrees Fahrenheit and 32. However, if we know the Celsius measure and we want to go to Fahrenheit, we're going to take 9/5 of the Celsius measure and then add that 32 to it. Let's practice. Let's suppose we want to convert 131 degrees Fahrenheit into degrees Celsius. By the formula, the Celsius degrees is equal to 5/9 times the quantity of the measurement of Fahrenheit minus 32 degrees. That means this will be 5/9 times the quantity of 131 minus 32, which is 5/9 times 99, which becomes 5 times 11, which is 55 degrees Celsius. So if we have a measurement of 131 degrees Fahrenheit, that is equivalent to 55 degrees Celsius. 131 degrees Fahrenheit is the same temperature as 55 degrees Celsius. If we want to go the other direction, we use the other conversion equation. So now we need Fahrenheit is equal to 9/5 times the Celsius degrees plus 32. So we're going to have 9 divided by 5 times the quantity of 28 degrees, and I'm going to add 32. We're going to get, using our calculator, we're going to get 252 divided by 5 plus 32. This is going to be 50.4 plus 32, which gives us the measurement of 82.4 degrees Fahrenheit. This tells us that the 28 degree measure in Celsius is the same as 82.4 degrees Fahrenheit. All right. Now let's talk about some standard equivalencies. Some standard equivalencies deal with the freezing point and the boiling point of water. The freezing point of water is 0 degrees Celsius or 30 degrees Fahrenheit. This can be verified by using the formula. If we were to use that Celsius is equal to 5/9 times the quantity of the Fahrenheit minus 32 degrees, and we know the freezing point of water is 32 degrees Fahrenheit, we would get 32 minus 32, which of course is 0 because 32 minus 2 is 0. The boiling point of water, however, is 100 degrees Celsius or 212 degrees Fahrenheit. If we were to look at the Fahrenheit conversion and we multiply that 100 and add that 32, 5 goes into 100 20 times. So you have 9 times 20 plus 32. 9 times 20 is 180 plus 32, which by sum is 212 degrees Fahrenheit. It's good to remember these particular standard equivalencies. This will help you determine which measurement is more appropriate based on the situation. If it's close to cold, then you're probably going to be close to 0 or closer on the 0 scale for temperature-wise. But if it's getting really hot, you're going to be closer to 100 degrees in terms of Celsius. We'll use these as a way to help us determine which measurement is appropriate. So what is appropriate? Human body. Think about the conversion that we just talked about. If 100 degrees Celsius is considered is considered boiling, you definitely don't want to have a degree Celsius that is really high to 100. But also note that freezing is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. So between these two, it would make sense that the human body would be 37 degrees Celsius. Because remember, 32 degrees Fahrenheit is freezing. Ice cube. Which one would be more appropriate? Based on the previous slide, we would say that 0 degrees Celsius would be the temperature of an ice cube. Boiling water. We just talked about this one. We know that this 212 degrees Fahrenheit is considered boiling point of water. A summer day. Here we go. Which of these three temperatures would match a summer day? Remember, we just talked about converting 28 degrees Celsius into Fahrenheit. In that previous slide, 28 degrees Celsius was 82.4 degrees Fahrenheit, which means we'd be close to here. 8 is too close to the value of 0, which is freezing, and 75 is too close to be towards the boiling. So 23 degrees Celsius can be considered a pretty warm day. A winter day. Let's think about a winter day. Again, 0 degrees Celsius is considered the freezing point of water, which is when we can get snow. Which of these values is closest to the value of 0 degrees Celsius? And that's going to be the 3. And then finally, lava. We have 700 degrees Celsius, 70 degrees Celsius, and 7 degrees Celsius. 7 degrees Celsius is too close to 0, which means it's closer to a freezing temperature, or it's close to a colder temperature. 70 degrees is not quite boiling. It is pretty warm, but lava can melt physical and solid objects. So lava is going to be closer to that 700 degrees Celsius.